the Land Registration Act dictates that we must geo-reference our land parcels. You must have coordinates. You must know where this land parcel is, and I think that comes from our history. Previously, I would give you land, and maybe I've given you land in Karura Forest. But in this system, it is not possible to do so because we are geo-referencing all these properties, meaning we are giving it coordinates. It's like flying in a helicopter. If you don't have coordinates, then you don't know where you're going. So this system geographically places each parcel on its true location on the ground. And the beauty of the system we are building, you actually cannot operate outside the law because this system is built to comply with existing law. So if you are registering a property, you must use an apartment, you must use the Sectional Properties Act. Otherwise, it will not allow you to transact on that parcel. If you are registering land, we use the Land Registration Act because, as I will be telling you, we have almost completed the process of conversion because you heard him talk about 5 different laws, including one which really amuses me, Indian Transfer of Property Act of 1882. How can we be having a law of 1882 in the year 2022? So anyway, we are converting, and we are now falling under the ambit of the Land Registration Act. The beauty of that is that once you close all the other registers, you eliminate the confusion and the fraud that is encouraged by parallel registers. Some people use different registration regimes to register the same parcel of land.
And of course, we had different commissions touching on land. And most of these commissions, including the Constitution of Kenya Review Commission, they try to characterize some of the problems, especially on land administration and management. For example, they characterize the land administration system as being centralized, as being bureaucratic, as facilitating fraud, corruption, inefficiency. They also said it was unresponsive and opaque. And this is important so as to appreciate where the government is coming from with the land digitization program.
When we took Nairobi Registry live last year, we only had 19,000 parcels on the platform. Now we have close to 60,000. I think we have around 58,000. Why did we have only 19,000? Because to put this data, so we have very, very rigid and rigorous protocols for interrogating data for 3 things: for accuracy, for integrity, and for completeness. I think, Daktari, you alluded that if something is missing, then you're not able to transact. And this was deliberate. It's very painful for our customers, by the way. But we've come from a past where people inserted records in the file, plucked other records, or stole a whole file, those kinds of things. So we are saying for you to be able to transact with a land parcel, it must meet 3 elements. The record must be complete. We must be certain that there's a record of integrity, that was acquired properly, and it is accurate. So if it says it's Farida in the morning, in the past, you would search, there was something called limbs. That was a fake thing. You would search in the morning, it says the land belongs to Farida. In the afternoon, it belongs to Berita. By evening, it is now belonging to Ibrahim and your Ministry of Lands. So you go to court, there are 3 searches of the same property with 3 different owners.
And this, of course, meant there was rampant loss of land records. Some paper records were being lost. There were inaccuracies in the land registries. There was poor delivery of land services. There was public distrust. And of course, unending litigation and land market imperfections as a result of that system. The various repealed land registration regime was providing fodder for all these problems that I have highlighted. And of course, there was need for land law reforms, not land reforms. And one of the reforms was to digitize land records in the different land registries. So again, when we see the government doing this, there is research, there are policies which have informed such a project. The National Land Policy, for example, highlighted the need to harmonize the various registration statutes so that we can enhance the efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the processes of land registration.
Good afternoon. My name is Mashua Kahosio. I work at the Nairobi Digital Industry.
We are delighted to have you here for another knowledge and networking session. Welcome to Strathmore University and to our alumni welcome back home.
Been undertaken in that particular parcel. See, this is a web map also, which is also